Welcome everyone to today's episode. Welcome everyone to today's episode of Getting Over the Hump with Angie B and Bartee. This is a weekly talk show filled with music, messages, laughs, and stories of love.
Our theme song was produced by the incomparable DJ Shaheen, and each week we'll bring you music from other independent recording artists. We'll bring you information from business owners and messages of love from ministry leaders. We'll feature books, authors, upcoming special events, and so much more. So get out your text messages and your tweets. Tell all your friends and family to log on because they'll be in for a very special treat as we bring you today's episode of Getting Over the Hump with Angie B and Bartee.
Now come and check us out live. Welcome everyone. Hello everyone and welcome to today's episode of Getting Over the Hump with Angie B.
That's me. And this is my hubby Bartee. Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
What she said. Yeah, but we're glad to see you here today. For those of you who are just going to catch it a little bit later on, or maybe after the broadcast is over, we appreciate you. Really do appreciate you.
We do.
And much love to you all.
We do. Before we get started, we want to tell you why we do this show.
We do this show in hopes that one day my wife will keep her hands off my face.
But this beard is just so cute. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we do this show in hopes that some of our listeners or viewers might take in consideration something that we say, or perhaps something comes from our audience. As they chime in to our conversation. Getting Over the Hump. But please remember, this broadcast is for entertainment purposes only. But if we say something that you like, or you see something that you like, feel free.
Feel free.
Yeah.
Because we don't get no advice.
No, we do not.
Except
stay prayed up.
Please, y'all.
For many reasons.
Yes, for many reasons.
Yes.
Okay, so if you have any questions, comments, or humps that you'd like us to discuss, the phone number is at the bottom of the screen. You can text them to us, if you want to remain anonymous, or you could just put them in the chat and everybody that watched the show can comment on that hump.
Yeah, you could do that.
It makes perfectly good sense to me.
If you don't want people to know, what you asking us. I know I have a lot of friends that I probably shouted out, and I don't see them on no more. I'm sorry for that. I guess privacy for some.
It happens at times.
I ain't gonna mention no names because they definitely probably won't come back on.
But
please understand, we're here to entertain you, and also hopefully something that you might be going through. We might be able to again
spread a little sunshine. That's
spread
the
a
title
little
of the show today.
Spread a little sun. Why?
Well, because we're all in yellow and I got my nails done.
Oh,
we spreading a little sunshine.
Okay.
Because I talked to a couple of y'all. The governor of Michigan shut everything down. Schools just went back to building school yesterday. My niece was so excited to be back in the building. And today she called me and I'm like, why are you calling me from home? She said, the governor said we can stay home because it's a big old snowstorm coming and everything about to be shut down. Then I talked to Reverend Dawn in Dayton, Ohio. She out getting last minute supplies because it rained all day today in Dayton. It's supposed to be a hard freeze tonight, which means they're going to be ice skating all over the place. Plus, they're getting some inches of snow. So they're going to be snowed in for a while.
This is what I say to them. You chose to stay where you at.
Don't start. Some people ain't got no choice.
I mean, they do have a choice.
The 10-year-old ain't got no choice.
Oh, she don't have a choice.
See that?
Yeah,
So we spreading a little
I'm talking about
sunshine.
the adults. You know what I'm saying? Hey, myself, from Ohio.
Mhm.
But again, people like to stay where they're from.
Mhm.
I mean, whether it's cold or not. But
Mhm.
welcome. No, not too many. A lot of people from New York has
Oh
been
man.
coming down here. But
Yeah.
however
Yeah.
it is, I know the cold was something else. You don't want to deal with it. But I
Yeah.
know when you're from a place that you're born and raised, you like that place, you've been there in the snow. So some people just stay there. I mean, that's good if that's your desire. But as you get older, sometimes,
the arthritis, the author will kick in.
So they say, the
and
arthritis.
tell you need to keep your butt someplace warm.
That's what they say. I wonder if that's true.
Well, I want to say thank you to Sister Sheena. She's watching us today. Thank you, Sister Sheena. I appreciate it.
Sister Sheena.
Sheena Parson. Sheena, he knows it.
Every time.
He want to know where you're from.
Nosy. I just want to know who we talking with and where they're from. Spread some love, some sunshine.
He want to know. He want to know where you from.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Jamila. See you.
I know where you from.
See you next week. It's February.
See, yeah, with all that cold up there. Yeah, it is February. It's that time.
Y'all better hurry up and get out of there before the snow hit. I'm so glad it's February. I mean, I appreciate and I respect Black History Month. I truly do. In fact, I have a Black History moment I'm going to share with y'all today. But I'm telling you one thing. February means my parents come to town. So it's about time for me to lose my mind. I'm going to be in the kitchen with Jamila trying to figure out how she cooked up that stuff. And I'll be sitting at Daddy's feet while he watch whatever he watching on TV.
Yeah, she could do what stuff?
But Jamila be cooking everything. She the reason we got a crock pot.
Yes.
She might be able to tell us how to use this air fryer you brought in the house with no instructions or cookbook like I'm supposed to know.
You put things on air fryer just like an oven. With an oven, anyway.
It still got the price tag on it. So okay.
All right, Jamila. When you come down, please show my wife how to use the air fryer.
Please.
And I'll watch too.
Sheena, you have to excuse us because, well, when my husband took me out on a date, I told him I don't cook.
She ain't tell me all that.
We was at the restaurant.
I don't remember. She didn't tell me all that.
I told you, I said, if I invite you over to my house to cook, it's because I don't like you.
I don't remember all that.
Because I don't like my own cooking.
I don't remember all that.
And he said that he loves to cook, but he just don't.
I know I didn't say that. But when I went to her house, when she invited over, she cooked me dinner. I forgot what it was. I didn't cook you no dinner.
Yes, you did. Leftovers from the soul food place. Clint, I'll tell you, Clint sent me home with 2 or 3 packages of plates. And I was like, Clint, what am I going to do with all this? He was like, I don't know, Angie, you just freeze it. And then you came over the next day. That's what it was. Clint and his mom and dad.
But she ain't tell me that she couldn't cook. Yeah, I didn't hear that.
Well, neither one of us is missing any meals. We ain't missing no meals.
No, we put me in it with you.
I'm just saying.
Okay, then.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sheena says she's from Burlington, New Jersey. Ooh, that sound cold.
Okay.
But she now lives in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Y'all got snow coming tonight, Sheena?
Chattanooga, Tennessee. Oh, hey, welcome.
Welcome to the show.
And please subscribe to what?
The YouTube channel. Just search for Live with Angie B and Bartee on YouTube. And you'll see the last few, in January, we started broadcasting live on YouTube. So you'll see about a month's worth of, don't go down in the chair now.
Down already.
You'll see about a month's worth of broadcast. And we're asking everybody to subscribe. Yes, we are. Every now and then we may go live on YouTube and not be live on Facebook. So that's why we have 2 different platforms now. YouTube won't shut us down if we play some Motown music in the background or something. You know how Facebook, they want you to own your own music. But if we someplace and there's music in the background, we can't control that. So we are now on YouTube as well. You can watch us.
But live. This is our own music by DJ Shaheem.
Yes. The music that you hear in the background was produced by DJ Shaheem, otherwise known as Larry Boyd.
Original music.
Original theme song. So if you write poetry and you want to set some theme music to it, if you need a beat for some lyrics, if you just want a theme song for cleaning your house or driving in your car, contact DJ Shaheem and tell him Angie B and Bartee sent you. Okay? Okay?
Yes.
Sheena says she loves my yellow. Thank you. And Jamila said, bring my hat so she can wear it on the cruise.
What hat?
This one.
Oh.
She
okay.
want to buy my hat for the cruise. Okay?
Oh, okay. You got yellow you wearing on the cruise?
I guess she is. If she got my hat, she gonna be.
Well, how you gonna? What I have on yellow too, ma'am.
Oh Lord.
Matter of fact, my yellow say battle. I'm in battle mode.
Mm-hmm.
Why you don't like mine? I don't know why I keep getting all these likes.
I don't know. Yeah, there's your battle mode, and he fixing his chair. Okay, Sheena says she got no snow but rain, and she's gonna subscribe to us on YouTube. Thank you, Sheena. Thank you. We do appreciate that. She got rain. I tell you, it was a lot of Dayton, Ohio got rain all day, and it's about to freeze tonight. That's what Reverend said. So,
well, Florida was 95 north, 95 south. Come on down. Take your shoes off now. Y'all come back now here.
Yeah. We're in Daytona Beach, Florida.
Yes.
I know Bartee is always asking, where you from? But he don't ever want to tell me.
No, because I like to know, where we people picking us up at. So when they send out to their friends, we'll know. Are we worldwide? Are we just street-wide? Or what are we? Daytona-wide?
So I think maybe tonight what we'll do is post in the comments how you first met us, or how we became friends on Facebook, or how you found this show. That would be real. That probably satisfy his interest. How did we first run into each other? Sound good? Sound good.
I guess.
Well, then you'll be reading all the comments. You'll be like, oh, okay.
I ain't seen no comments yet.
Right,
and the questions too.
Lord.
This is participation.
Yes, it is. If y'all don't participate, he gonna get grumpy. So
I don't get grumpy.
Post your comments and text us your questions. Okay?
Yes. Now
we want to give a very special shout out to somebody that we got a chance to talk to this week, and that is where's she at? There she is. Barbara Gertman. She's what is she now?
She's running to be reelected city council person.
Yes, she's city council person in our county here in Florida, in Volusia County.
Yes.
She invited us to a meet and greet that she had last Wednesday, where they introduced me to this beautiful blue drink that was really good until I realized it had vodka in it. And then I was like, ooh, I need to stop drinking this. That was delicious.
I drunk mine.
They showed
and I'm going to take that recipe and no, we got some. Well, I don't know what they turned it blue with. I asked Angela.
Yep. She's a little bit of a bartender. But Barbara Gertman granted us a 30-minute interview, and you'll see it in about 2 weeks. You'll see it while we're on vacation. Don't just skip over the interview. You know how y'all, let me just get real with y'all, okay? You know how y'all do when Pastor on vacation and you got a guest speaker coming in, and you know how you don't show up at church? Please don't do that while we on vacation. Please, ma'am, please, sir. Please watch, because we're pre-recording some episodes that they're interesting. We did one from the car at the beach.
Yes, we did. But again, I'm sure it depends on the pastor and who's coming in. If you got a born pastor, then you got somebody else coming and speaking, you're going to stay.
Okay, well, just because me and Bartee and my parents and family are going to be on vacation don't mean we don't want you to tune in on Wednesday night. Barbara Gertman not only talks about how and why she's running for re-election, she tells us why you need to be running for something too.
Or being in service with your community.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just, if you live in that community, just try to help out as much as you can, but you have to be in the know, to find out what's going on. Because if you don't, you know, then you be complaining and don't know who to complain to.
Yeah, you're right.
Be complaining to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of, you know, even with homeowners. If you got homeowner association, try to attend the meetings to get to know what's going on in your community where you stay, where you live at.
Well, they be done made some changes, and you gonna be like, where that come from?
Yeah.
How they do that?
And
What's
I know
going
sometimes
on?
homeowners associations is not that friendly either.
How you know?
Well, I've been there. I've been vice president of one.
Okay.
But I only had one vote, so you know that didn't work out too well with me.
Okay. Sheena has she told us how we met. See, these are the comments that I told you folks are gonna post.
Sheena what?
Sheena, you asked Sheena where she lives.
Right.
And then I asked folks to please tell us how we met, how they started watching the show, how we got connected. Okay. And Sheena put her comment. She said, how we met. We're working on Cammie Love's grandmama's new book.
Oh, okay.
The devotional collaboration, Vanessa Blackwell's collaboration. We're working on that. You know how Vanessa gets about 90 people together and we all write a story. And she also, remember I told you that I was in touch with a young lady who got inspired and wrote a poem and submitted it for the Black History audiobook? That's Sheena. She wrote that poem like... That
was last year.
No, this last week.
But
the new Black History.
Okay.
The new Black History audiobook. So that's Sheena. So she already got her poem in to the audiobook part, and we're gonna be hanging out with Sheena as we go on book tour. She don't know that. She has
a poem.
Yeah, she wrote a
you want me to dissect it for you?
Oh God, she wrote a powerful poem about Black history. It was really good. It was good.
Okay.
It was really, really
Congratulations. Good. I haven't heard it.
No, I haven't shared those with you yet, because right now we're accepting the stories about dads, and they didn't tell me about this.
Shut your mouth.
They didn't tell me about this.
We can dig it.
Okay, so I have a very special story that I want to tell you tonight.
Tell me.
Yeah. Don't tell my daddy. I'll just tell you, okay?
Daddy might be what?
My niece wrote a story for the dad's audiobook, and it's about my dad.
Oh, wow.
It's so cute.
I bet it is.
She talks about how he worked at a factory that made cars. She talks about how he teaches people how to drive. So he's still taking care of people with cars. But I think the most special part was she said, and she found out that at church, he was a trustee. And she was like, Mama, what's a trustee do? And she said, her mama told her the trustee takes care of the business end of the church. So now my niece is saying that her granddaddy takes care of the church too. Takes care of her, the people on the street. It's just so cute. It's just, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I gotta read that.
Yeah,
story. But I know the story, I guess. But yeah, it's good to see this coming from Sandra.
Yeah.
She's pretty smart.
She is. She know her birthday coming up. I'm about to say she know her birthday coming up, so she working on. She working on getting some gifts.
I don't know about her mama though.
So, oh Lord Jesus. Anywho, we had Anywho,
hey,
you want to get your shout outs out the way?
Hey,
there you go, baby.
Shout out to my brother and his lovely wife, Compton, California.
Hey, big brother Eddie.
My niece and nephews out there.
Hi, Julie.
My niece Marquita out in
Arizona.
Hey, Marquita. Nieces and nephew. My niece out in she's back in Akron now. Robin. My sister, Coshocton, Ohio, Brendan. All the fellas in Akron, Ohio. Oh, I gotta call David back.
I got a shout out for all the
finished with mine.
Oh well, I got a shout out for all the special people that just got jobs at Subway this week and sent me home some chocolate chip cookies.
They ain't sent you home nothing. I bought those cookies.
Oh Lord,
they ain't getting nothing free.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Go ahead.
My son has gotten a job at Subway.
Yeah,
my younger son.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
I'm excited.
All my shout outs to my cousins up in Akron.
Okay, make it quick. You putting folks to sleep.
Dana.
There you go.
And
You putting folks
and her
to sleep.
friend Vita. I ain't putting nobody to sleep unless you going to sleep.
Shout out to everybody over at the Oneness Business Center and the Oneness TV Network. Antonio King Ali just keeps posting all these pictures. The studio has Studio A and Studio B, and his car is parked right in the middle of the two studios. They get in the studio together, and we go in the studio Sunday to shoot the first episode of Back to Family.
He said 2 episodes.
Well, we ain't learned our lines.
We ain't learned lines for the first one. But we're going to ad-lib it. No, we can't ad-lib it, but it's going to be good. I guess we have to read some off the prompter.
He took us on a tour of the studio. When was that? Sunday morning?
Yeah, the new studio.
We met up. And I tell you, it was like being in an old museum that you knew was a museum, but they took all the stuff out and somebody else done moved in. That building had a whole lot of history. Bartee was saying it used to be this and it used to be that. And you could see it used to have but man, when Antonio showed us the vision, he was like, we're going to put a wall right here, and this going to be makeup, and this going to be wardrobe, and then the set is going to be here, and we're going to build something right here for the staircase and the kitchen. I was like, I could see it. I could. God is good, y'all. God is good. When you got a young black man with Studio A right here, Studio B, and a business center down the street, around the corner.
Yeah, it's nice to see black folks, young black folks, trying to make a change, and
him and his dog,
and trying to do things for him and his community.
Run around the studio. He throwing the ball to the dog and just, okay, and over here we gonna have
like, friendly dog though.
He is. But I do appreciate Antonio. He agreed. He and Lady Energy agreed to host us for our first book tour for Black History Month, y'all. And it's coming up this Saturday. He even did the flyer for me. Ain't it nice? Our book signing is coming up this Saturday, February 5th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. It will be an outdoor event. Bartee is going to set up some tents outside.
Yeah, I'm stuck with setting up tents.
Well, hey.
Hey, nothing.
I got some help for you. Antonio said he'll meet you and help you out. But we've got Laretha Simon. She's going to be there. She is an international Amazon #1 bestseller. She's going to be talking about her book. Yeah. She's going to be talking about her audio book, My Sexual Immorality, My Confusion. We've got Tam McFavor, who's coming. Tam
gonna be there?
Tam coming.
Tam getting out the house.
Yes, she is. I think Tam just needs to be on tour with us. Everywhere we go, that's where she's going.
Yeah.
She coming in.
She went to Palm Coast in that cold. It was cold outside, man. My boys ain't got right yet.
Oh, speaking of Palm Coast, I forgot to tell you. You know, they got several turtles on several trails. Somebody stole one of the turtles. They sent us an email. There was a turtle that was covered by quilts. Like they made a quilted turtle. They stole it. They checking the surveillance cameras.
Some young kids.
They asked, or some homeless people, because it had quilts. And it's been cold in Florida.
They wouldn't need the turtle. They didn't need the quilt.
They stole the quilted turtle, y'all.
Man.
So y'all pray for Palm Coast. So anyway, we going to do the book signing at the Oneness Business Center, 552 North Oleander Avenue in Daytona Beach this Saturday. We've got Dr. April Johnson coming in from Tampa, Florida. Y'all think I'm excited. That's an excited woman right there. Dr. April is coming. We've got. Have I
met Dr. April?
Yeah, she was at the first book festival with us. She the one hosted us when we went to Tampa last year.
Oh, okay.
We just call her. We call her Pastor April.
I've been to say.
Yeah. We got Debbie Scarborough coming in from Tifton, Georgia. I told my daughters that Miss Debbie was coming, and Angeline, my eldest, had to tell her sister Jasmine, you too young, you don't remember Miss Debbie, but Miss Debbie was mom's friend when I was 2. That was before you was born.
Oh, I guess you don't remember.
They 2 years apart, y'all. 2 years. So the eldest.
I guess you don't.
Don't remember. But we got Debbie coming in from Tifton. I'm really, really excited about Carolyn James. You remember Miss Carolyn from the Fresh Book Festival? We went to go see her over the weekend in Port Orange. We went to her home.
Yes.
She's going to be joining us on Saturday.
Okay.
And I'm thrilled about that. And so, we're just trying to bring you some books, some entertainment, maybe some literature. That's what we're going to be doing. No, you don't have to sing Saturday. Looking at me. But I figured out how to connect the Bluetooth to one of these speakers, and we're going to have electricity. So it'll be a little bit of music. But there'll be tents outside. Lady Energy already said they're going to put out some signs and some balloons to let people know. And the business center is right in the there's like the corner, okay, the corner of this street and the corner of that street.
Oleander.
Yeah. So the business center is like right here. So as people are coming around the corner here and around the corner, they'll see all these balloons and all these tents, and they'll be like, "What y'all doing?" We're gonna be like, "We got books to sell. How many would you like to have?"
Yeah, easiest way is just come up all the way Mason Avenue Bridge, and just keep straight till you see Oleander on the left hand side.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you make that left, just look out. You'll see the balloons, and you'll see the tents. It's about 2 blocks down.
Yeah, that's
You'll
true.
see the balloons about 1 block down.
Yes, so I'm looking forward to it. Praise God, the weather broke today.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, it was nice outside. Woo! I got a chance to do a little cleaning. But again, that's one of the studios that our producer has. That's the smaller one.
Yeah. Where we're going to be Saturday is the smaller
right.
one.
The big one's on Ridgewood, right across from the Justice Center. Mm-hmm. The purple building.
Yeah. So we're at the business center where they've already rented out some spaces. Lady Energy was braiding somebody's hair in her salon when we went by to see her recently. And so we're just real excited to be able to present that information and to be there. Okay. It's almost time for our tax tip from Ephraim Financial. It's almost time for our tax tip.
All right, give the rest of my shout outs since I was cut off.
Okay.
Tick Dog,
give you shout
Daytona,
out.
Dayton. Hey, also, I'm going to give my boy Jared a shout out. Mm-hmm. Came by last night, and I gave him the copy of it's a copy of
As the World Turns.
No, we were in a Broadway play, Pearly, and I gave him a copy of that. We was in a Broadway play maybe about 4 years ago or so, and I didn't notice how it actually was a Broadway play. You know, I never been in a play before, but once we started watching it, you can see it's different from when you're on stage and, you know, the audience. Mm-hmm. Oh, man, you know, Jared, a very fine actor. He tried to sing. Can't sing as good as me, but, you know, he's that's his forte to me. He's a very good actor. And as I'm going to start promoting that video, God be good to glory, because Carlos, the lady from New York that put the play on, she's now gone. She used to live in Palm Coast. But people need to see that. I mean, it was mostly all, well, just stay tuned.
Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned.
We'll see. Okay, got a comment for you.
Okay.
Brother Marcus up in Detroit says, "Hi, Bartee, my brother."
Yes, indeed.
Come on up to Detroit. I got a shovel with your name on it.
You do?
Yep, that's what he said.
Okay. Well, you keep that shovel handy, my man. Because I'll be up there in June.
No, July.
Oh, my bad. July.
Daddy's birthday
So
is
if you
July.
still have snow on the ground,
Oh,
I'm gonna
Lord.
shovel it for you.
You know what? Don't be talking that mess.
You still have what?
Because it's liable to be some. Right?
No, hey, I said it. If you have snow in July at your house, I'll shovel it for you.
It is 7:30 and it is now time for tonight's tax tip from Ephraim Financial.
Keep that money. Don't give it to the IRS.
Tax prep services.
Go to jail if you have to.
Ephraim Financial.
Won't be the first.
Tell me what you learned about your taxes this time around, Bartee.
Well, I learned. I haven't filed mine as of yet, but I learned though you need to get all your forms before you go in to submit your taxes for to be prepared, either if you're going to get a refund or not. Ephraim also gave,
Because if you don't, what happens?
If you don't, you just okay. I think you have to pay more money to have them resubmitted or however you do that. I guess that's why the tax people there. Ask them. Ask Ephraim. All you gotta do is call them. I can't see to put the number up.
The number is 352-900-7242. That's 352-900-7242. They can help you with tax preparation. They can help you with credit restoration, bookkeeping, notary service. You can follow Ephraim Financial on Facebook. Send an email to kwilliams_taxes@yahoo.com. And if you mention this ad, you'll get an extra $50 off when you use their services. An extra $50 off.
Yeah, I got another shout out.
Oh, well,
like
you got a comment now.
Okay.
The comment said, "Don't be putting July snow in the universe. Don't be doing that.
Hey, it is what it is.
Don't be doing
that. I mean, it is what it is. If it's snow, we ain't got no control over that. Mm-hmm. If it's snow, it's snow, and I'm gonna, if it's snow at your house, yes, I will be.
Don't be a man of his word.
Hope you have a big shovel. I don't use no small shovel.
Oh my goodness!
It's been all that snow for you. I'm from Ohio. I know what I'm working with. Mm-hmm. But my shout out, to my nephew J.R. Bartee.
Oh,
his birthday was yesterday. Yay. And I forgot to call him.
So we should sing.
No, you don't need to sing. J.R. rapper. He know how to do it. He want to rap his birthday. He don't want no rap. Your birthday today. Don't you know? Because you celebrate all the time. That's so we know. Happy birthday to you.
J.R.
Hello,
Happy birthday.
She got that cup.
If it wasn't for JR, we wouldn't be where we are now.
And that's the truth. If you want the whole story to that, you had to buy a book. But anyway, yeah, his birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday.
My oldest brother.
Yeah.
That's JR is my nephew, and the other son of my older brother. He played for the Kansas City Chiefs, so I know he's probably up going that way soon. I wish he'd have took me along, But things, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. It works out the way
it does. So I'm going for the Chiefs.
What?
Yeah, because my nephew. No, I'm sorry. My bad. Mm-hmm. I'm from Ohio, so I have to go with Cincinnati.
Who that? Who they?
But my heart,
Yeah.
I'm from Ohio, so I got to stick with Ohio. Mm-hmm. That's how it is.
Okay. Speaking of Ohio, can we talk about Dayton?
Ohio.
Dayton, Ohio. Right quick.
0810, baby.
What?
Yeah. You don't know
Is that how y'all spell it?
OH10. You don't know.
We're going to pray for y'all.
You don't know.
We're truly going to pray for y'all. Okay, tomorrow night, y'all. Tomorrow night. If you have a young man or a young girl that's in school, K through 12, 3rd, 4th grade, something like that. Probably the 10th, 11th graders ain't going to want to participate, but we never know. If you got a child in your house or of somebody and they snowed in tomorrow, get in touch with us. We'll send you the free Zoom link so they can join the Authors for All virtual writing workshop. Every child has a story to tell, and we want them to express it. What's going to happen tomorrow night is we're being hosted by Reverend Dawn Martin and the GEMS organization, Girls Empowered and Mentored to Success. They're out of Dayton, Ohio. Well, actually Trotwood, but same difference. They're going to be hosting us on the Zoom tomorrow, and each child is going to be guided as they write their story on a particular topic. Okay. Then we're going to take the stories, narrate them, set them in the background music. Each young person will then become an author. They'll get a copy of the audiobook. They'll get a promotional flyer, a promotional video, and the ISBN that certifies them as an author. Everybody knows about a barcode that may be on the back of the book, but audiobooks get ISBN numbers. And so tomorrow's workshop is absolutely free. We're going to have a fun, interactive game, and the winner or winners of the game will get a sponsorship. They'll get a scholarship so that their $25 fee is waived. Now, the fee will be so that their story can go in the audiobook. Some of them may not want their stories in the audiobook, but those that do, we've got a couple of businesses that have already paid the $25 fee for a couple of young people to have their scholarship. So please, ma'am, please, sir, it starts tomorrow, which is Thursday, February 3rd. If you're watching the replay of this and it's June and July or August or something, contact me anyway, because we do this workshop regularly for adults and young people. So by the time you contact us, we could be having another one coming up around the corner.
Yes, we could. Mm-hmm. And also, we'd like to thank, all the way from Detroit, Mrs. Soto.
Yes. Thank you, Brother Gabe.
Yes, indeed.
We do appreciate you for introducing us to your tea, coffee, NutriBurst, and dietary supplements. Total life changes, life changer. If you want to find out more about their products, they're right there in Michigan. You can call the office at 248-266-8033 or send an email to Mr. G. Soto 1124 at me.com. That's me.com. Okay. Now, we got to talk about a hump.
Let's talk about
this is the hump. If you are in a family and the two of you are in a house together, right? Do you tell the other person when you inviting somebody over, or do you just invite them over? I ain't saying nothing. Do you invite that person over first and then check with your significant other? Or do you check with the significant other and say, hey, I want to invite over Joe Blow at such time for such thing? How do you handle it, Jamila?
Well, my wife is talking about me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, my friends.
Yeah.
Are my friends.
Yeah.
And also her friends.
Sometimes.
So if I ask, I didn't. I told my wife, she was back in here in the music room.
I was working.
I told her Jared was coming over, and I told her he was coming over. So I took care of that.
I said, for what?
She had to ask me for what?
Because
she had to ask me for
usually when he comes over, it's so they can get in here in the computer room and they can do some music stuff. And I had my stuff all over the place. So I needed to know, do I have to close this program? Do I need to get, this stuff out the way? I was just trying to ask.
Usually. She said usually. Yeah. Now, if I needed to use the music room where I knew she was, I would have added more to Jared's coming over.
Okay.
See, my wife, she just jumped the gun there. If she invited somebody to come over, they come over. You got to ask me.
Just like I told you.
As long as I'm dressed.
I said, Larissa be on her way.
Okay,
She'll
then.
Be in a few minutes.
Okay, then.
She picking up something and then she...
Did I ask you why? No. Okay, then. You got to ask me why. Somebody I say coming over, they're coming over.
What do y'all think? If you're living in a house with somebody, Do you think you should inform them or let them know?
I did inform my wife.
Miss Kimberly is here from Classic Couture Fashion. She
Hey,
got a husband. Let her talk about it. Kimberly, if you got somebody coming over to the house, do you ask your husband? Do you tell your husband? Do you say anything? Like, for example, I'm in here working on the computer and I thought I heard something. I look up and a man is walking from one end of my house to the other, and that man was not my husband. I'm like, what the? Who that?
I had a gentleman come over that does repairs.
Did I have on a bra? A Brazil?
My wife was in here. She was dressed like she is now. With clothes on. Yes, she was. She didn't have on yellow, but she was dressed. She was still on the computer doing classes with someone.
I was doing writing workshop.
Right. So she was dressed.
Walking past my house.
He walked in the house. We needed some work done.
But anyway, where's my pocketbook?
Who's answering some of those questions? They gotta be wearing nothing. If I invite somebody to the house, I'm responsible for that. I know they ain't coming here to steal nothing or to take nothing.
And half the time I don't know where you at.
So you don't need to know where I'm at. If I'm home, I'm home. I could be in the back. I could be in the front. I could be in the front yard, backyard.
Okay.
You get any comments to what you asked?
You know, I always let you know what the comments are.
Okay. You let me know.
Madison says she see you.
Madison. I see my. She on Madison on with us.
Kimberly says. Kimberly from Classic Couture.
All right. What Kim say?
She, lets him know because he could be walking around in his underwear.
That's what I said. As long as I know you dressed.
How you know?
Because I know you was in there. See, that's a hump. See what I go through? But see, I can deal with it. That's something by itself. But I can handle it. Okay. Ain't no problem. Believe that.
Anybody else got a comment? Okay. Oh, yes. Kimberly said,
what?
Yes, I let him know I'm sorry. She says, yes, I let him know I have someone coming out of respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Again,
find out what it means.
I let my wife know someone was coming.
When?
She mean
was
when?
I awake?
You heard me tell you Jared was coming over.
Not Jared. The dude with the dreadlocks.
I had some work to be done.
The fine looking chocolate brother with the dreadlocks running through my house.
To be done in the house. My wife was back here in the computer room, in the music room.
Daddy, he trying to fix up the house before you get here.
So I'm taking care of my business, and I'm letting her take care of her business. That's respect.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, Kim. I know you understand. Okay. You know I'm a wife fan.
If you have a question or a comment or a hump, and you don't want your comments,
what's your dad? Ask your dad.
And you don't want
ask your dad what he think.
You can text them to us. You can text them to us. The number is at the bottom of the screen. Okay, I gotta give a very special shout out to Madison. Madison is watching today. Madison, you just made my husband's day.
I caught her this morning earlier while my wife was back here in the music room, and I was having company. I couldn't talk long because we had to do some work, which I explained to her, but sometimes,
Madison said, hey, guys.
Hey, Madison.
Madison was a part of our Authors for All workshop that we held today at noon. We generally do it on a Wednesday. And it is a workshop that not only tells you what to write, tells you how to write, how to get ready to package your writings if you're going to write for a magazine or write for a blog, or have your writings produced as an audiobook, or if you're going to be a part of a book. So that's what we did today. And Kemi Love's grandmama chimed in, Vanessa Blackwell.
All right.
She joined in, and she gave some really good tips, because when Vanessa Blackwell puts a book together, she got 60, 70, 80, 90 other people in that book with her.
Yes, she does. And I met her when we went to Washington. We stopped in, we had a book signing. Where were we at?
Waldorf, Maryland.
Yep.
Maryland.
Yeah. Took us, man, we went from there to Washington. We took an Uber.
Ooh.
Man, that wasn't
still paying for that Uber.
Man, we took for the airport to come where we at. Man, I'm telling you, boy.
BWI airport, hour and a half. That Uber driver was very
Over
happy.
$100.
Yeah, that was
Man, it was the airport. We should have kind of guessed the airport in Dallas or somewhere. I'm not sure.
Well, we
No?
figured out. I don't know. No. Madison says she got a lot down during today's workshop. I think she got maybe about 3 or 4 good paragraphs. And if she ever wanted to be a part of a compilation book like Vanessa Blackwell's book, she got her word count right there. You only need to write about 250, 300 words, and then you in there.
All right, Madison. Well, you know your dad, he's a master of what he does. I mean, he do this thing. So you can check with him. As a matter of fact, her dad was the bar owner.
Yeah.
He was in the movie Sparkle.
Yeah.
So if you all remember Sparkle, and he's a very good musician. I haven't heard him sing yet.
Oh, I have.
He plays the bass.
I have.
You have? Oh, okay.
Okay, so.
And her mom is a good chef. Don't she still have a cooking show?
I don't know. I haven't talked to you about the show. You know, with COVID and everything. But she is a good chef. She is a good chef.
Yes. COVID. Hey, that's another. Anyway, just be safe out there. I mean, this new strain, it's going to be a while for us to get.
Keep your mask on.
Yeah, back to reality, I think.
Yes. Okay, so back to the original hump. Daddy said, I respect you should at least let her know that someone is coming.
Hey, that's what the other lady just said.
That's what Dad just said.
I know, but I told her that somebody was coming. Did I tell her 2 days ahead of time? No. I told her the same day that somebody was coming.
All I know is
what?
I'm doing the writing workshop and I see dreadlocks flying through my living room and I know they ain't yours.
Hey, I was taking care of business and I was letting my wife take care of her business. That's how I take care of my business. Well, I try to stay in my lane and I let her stay in her lane.
Daddy said.
Yes, out of respect.
You know, and this goes for parents and their children in the house.
What about it?
I know some parents who got grown children who either back in the house due to COVID or never left the house, okay? And it's their house. They grew up in this house, so they ain't paying that damn bill, but these children think it's their house, right? So the parents come home from a long, hard day's work. It's stuff over here. It ain't nothing on the stove. And the children the grown children just hanging out.
That's the parent's fault.
Okay, so this is a hump. If you a parent, you come home and your grown children got other grown people up in your house, do you kick them all out?
Oh, it depends. Now, you might have a basement. You might have a woman cave, a man cave. They ain't got to be right in your living room. They could be somewhere enjoying themselves.
But if they are not contributing financially to the household, should they even have folks over?
Yeah. I mean, if they're staying in the house, I'm sure they're paying some mom. Dad got them paying some kind of bills. Okay. I mean, their own bills, their own phone bills, something. If not, anyway, you gotta leave that up to the parents. So if that's the parent house and it's being run like that, then you know that's their thing. Straighten it out or let it continue to be.
Okay.
But it wouldn't happen in my house. If you was in some place, I mean, I wouldn't care, long as they're not in the kitchen. They're not in the living room. I almost say when I first come in the house, depends on the job I had.
Okay.
You don't want to, you want to come home and be comfortable in your own house. Okay. But if they're out of the way, down in the basement, or you got a lounge somewhere where they're at, enjoying themselves, you might have your kids in there doing homework with other people. You don't know. If there's a safety place around, then let them come into the house.
Classic Couture said, all grown people in my house is definitely working.
See, there you go.
Ain't nobody gonna be at the house sucking up the electricity, eating up all the ice out the refrigerator, eating up what I prepared for dinner for their lunch, and then messing up while I'm out working.
Understandable. See, she know how to take care of business in her house. But those, when you ask that question, that didn't know how to take care of that business. See, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes I might have some crooked.
I took it off. Put it back on the wrong way.
Took it. Sometimes you'll get comments from our viewers and listeners. See, the help strengthen the family home, just like Kimberly said, in her house, everybody works.
Everybody
works.
Because the Bible says a man. Oh, okay. Well, anyhow. Kimberly, could you please put Classy Couture's website in the comment section? Y'all, tomorrow night, I'll be teaching the virtual workshop with Reverend Dawn Martin and the Gems and Dr. Connie Mitchell and her STEM group. But if you're not a school-age child and you feel like doing some virtual shopping, you need to log on to Kimberly Hodge Russell's live tomorrow at 7 p.m. She takes you all through the boutique. Sometimes she have models in there trying on stuff so you can see how it look good on somebody that look kind of like you versus just what's up on the hanger, okay? So, Kimberly, please put the Classy Couture information in the website. Y'all can go to the website. Kimberly is a sponsor of our virtual workshop tomorrow night, y'all. I'm so honored. She is going to help make a student into an author and an entrepreneur. Because once you're an author, you got something to sell. You got to sell it. You got to make some money. You got to make good quality choices with that money. So thanks to Kimberly. She's sponsoring one of us tomorrow, okay?
And Kimberly, my wife, needs some clothes for the 3-hour tour boat.
We're going on a cruise from February 12th to the 17th.
So please,
I have outgrown everything except my sun hat.
We need to come in and pick out some clothes.
Okay, so well, we need to wait till Jamila get here because we took Jamila over to Classy Couture last time, and I called and she was like, "Oh, we closed. I'm on vacation, so we might have to." Well, it depends. Daddy, why don't you just pack up the car tomorrow and come on down, and then me and Jamila can go shopping over at Classy Couture Fashions. That's Classy with a K, Couture with a K, Fashions. Or Jamila, you can always go on the website.
Oh, yeah. You can go on the website and pick out what you need. And once you get here, but you I want to try my clothes on.
Yeah.
So either way, Kimberly, we need to come see you soon. Mm-hmm. We leave out on the 12th.
And be sure you got the largest size in your
store. Well, you know my wife.
No, she ain't seen me lately.
Well,
it's a whole lot more to love. Anywho, Reverend Dawn said.
What Reverend Dawn say?
Reverend Dawn said. Reverend Dawn said all adults living on her street, Greystone Drive, in Trotwood, Ohio, a suburb of Dayton, all them adults gonna be working.
See?
All grown people in the house gonna be working.
That's what I'm saying. See? Tune into this show because you never know what our audience, will bring to the table. That's what I'm saying. We don't know everything. Just like my wife said, now I got to tell her 24 hours ahead of time who I bring to the house.
And then when they get to the door, say, baby, you got a brown?
No, I already know all that. Hey,
I
know all this stuff.
2 days ago that Mr. Dreadlocks was going to be running through the house tearing up stuff.
Mr. Dreadlocks ain't ran through no house, and Mr. Dreadlocks ain't tearing up nothing. I'm in charge of this. I got this. Believe me, I got this. I know when to check to see if my wife have clothes on because I knew she anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Reverend Dawn also said,
"What she say? What
ain't
she
no
say?
Man laying around on the couch around here."
There you go. Okay, everybody needs to work. Staying in the house. You're right. Hold their own. That's that. Well, some people don't know that. Well, some people know that, but they don't. They scared of their kids or whatever. I don't know, but that's up to them.
So off the record, we had a conversation with someone recently. Young man, his mama's only child. He got a few children by a few different people, and one of his baby mamas and the children now live with his mama. And he want to know why his current girlfriend is upset about that.
No, it's more to that than the story. So you don't. She ain't telling all the story.
No, I ain't telling it all. I'm telling enough.
That's not enough for you. You try to figure out what the thing is.
And the current girlfriend.
He's still on the outside looking in.
Him and the current girlfriend having issues because the former girlfriend is good friends with his mama, and again, he the mama's only child. So you know what that means. Mama's only child, right? And he can't understand why his current girlfriend and his mama can't get along because his mama and his baby mama get along. Well, they all in the house together.
There's more to that meets the eyes. Mm-hmm. So you can't really form an opinion either way, I don't think.
Well, that's a hump, y'all.
That ain't no hump. I mean, that ain't no hump.
They trying to figure it out.
They trying to figure it out.
Okay, so Kimberly Hodge.
Y'all need more information.
Yeah.
Try to figure that out.
Mm-hmm. Kimberly Hodge Russell wants to know how often do we have these workshops? Okay, so Kimberly, the writing workshops for adults generally take place on a Wednesday. It's a 90-minute workshop, so it generally takes place on a Wednesday. I have been doing them once a month. A couple of people said, hey, can you do it more often? So right now, I'm trying to squeeze a few in before I go on vacation. And when I go on vacation, we won't be having none, but because I'll be on vacation. But I believe they're going to start up middle of March every Wednesday at noon. Now, we're also going to schedule one on a Friday evening for the people that are working at noon. They are not recorded, so you don't have to worry about, somebody taking your intellectual property or anything. But each of the workshops, well, Madison, why don't you put in the chat how you enjoyed the workshop today? Somebody in the workshop sent a text and said that in today's workshop, they wrote 11 paragraphs towards their new novel. 11 paragraphs in under 90 minutes.
Congratulations.
Madison also said, I know I'm busy with my mind doing something, but when I'm busy with one thing, I'm on that one subject. Good for you, girl.
All right.
Good for you. Right. Good for you. So we have these writing workshops because everybody has a story within them. And if you don't write it, it's just going to heaven with you.
And a lot of people write, so people get a better understanding. I mean, if you're that type of person of how you were when you're gone, you don't want nobody else to read about you. And you know how sometimes when we sit down, we see these movies, on these documentations of somebody's life, doggone well, they added a little few in there. They didn't want it to sound as bad or as, I'm sure the good parts they kept in there. But you know how that goes.
But I write so that my children will have something after I'm gone. I want them to know some of the things I learned from my mother, because my mother doesn't live here anymore. She lives in heaven. So I write so that they can go back and say, hey, this is what Granny Sandy talked about, or this is what Granny such and such. I write because God tells me to write. I tried to commit suicide 3 times in the past. I wrote that story because if somebody else is feeling depressed or suicidal or anxious, they don't have to feel like they're all alone. They can say, hey, well, if Angie B went through this, then I ain't got to go through it. I can, do something different. So everybody has a different reason to write, and that's why we have these writing workshops. Now, Ms. Classic Couture was asking how often we have these workshops. Reverend Dawn has the kids workshop every other Thursday. So, Kimberly Hodge Russell, you need to connect with Dawn Martin. I know you got grandbabies. They may want to chime in on Reverend Dawn's workshops for the GEMS, the Girls Empowered and Mentored to Success. I'm just a guest presenter tomorrow. I'm going to be doing the adult version of my writing workshop for the kids. We're going to have a scavenger hunt, and they're going to get some free scholarships. And thank you again for sponsoring one of the scholarships. Okay. Now, Reverend Dawn also says she's having a grief to purpose workshop. She usually has those for people that have lost somebody. We all done lost our mamas, y'all. I'm just saying. We done lost our mamas. So a grief.
And my daddy.
Yep. So a grief to purpose workshop. You got to find your purpose in that grief. You got to. So Reverend Dawn's workshop is this Saturday morning at 9:30. You can send an email to the RERC Incorporated at gmail.com. There's the address at the bottom of the screen. What was you saying, dear?
Now, all this book writing is good. Leave your family some information, but it's all good. The thing is now, please tell them why you're still living too, and teach them why you're still living. Teach them about the history of your family. Yeah, so you
don't go to Ancestry.com and pay no good money.
Yeah,
you got somebody in your family that can tell you who begat whom. Yeah. And that's why your eyes is green, and that's why your tongue is purple.
My tongue is purple.
Jasmine said, "We ain't all lost our mamas." That's my baby.
Yes, your mama baby too. Both of y'all.
Shout out to my baby.
They both of mama's babies.
Hey, you know what? And both my mama's babies had they puppies with them today.
Oh, okay.
And so I got a chance to watch a video with Jasmine and her puppy in her lap, and Angela and her dog in the back seat with his head out the window.
How big as that puppy is, she had him in the lap.
Well,
there ain't no lap dog.
Hey, Jasmine trying to figure it out.
The dog big as a wolf.
Trying to
look
figure
like
it out.
A wolf.
Trying to figure it out.
All right. Okay.
So I'm glad you haven't lost your mama, Jasmine, because I sure don't want to go yet. I want to hang out with you as long as the Lord let me to. Okay. Now, Kimberly said she wouldn't even know where to begin. That's why she asked about the workshop. Okay, so let me tell you about the workshop. Again, it's 90 minutes. We go into one of those Facebook rooms. You've seen them on Facebook. Start a room or join a room. Go in a room. You don't have to have your camera on. We always have music in the background, just like we do now.
Original. Well, this is.
Yeah, original music from DJ Shaheem. And I will read you a story, tell you some scriptures, give you some examples, and give you topics to write about. And then we turn up the music and we write for like 6-7 minutes. And then we come back and we share what we wrote. Then I give you some more information. We learn about how to write our bio, because if you're in a professional setting, somebody's going to want to know who, what, when, where, and why you is. So we learn about writing a bio. A couple of times we had a session on taking a selfie. You don't take a selfie in the car. You don't take a selfie with the light behind you. We have these lessons, but we give you different topics that you can write about. Today, we talked about our gifts and talents and what the Bible says about gifts and talents. And then we incorporated our gifts and talents into our writings. So that's what we did. That's what we did. And like I said, somebody said they wrote 11 paragraphs. We try to do it regularly because then you're in the frame of mind of, okay, today I'm going to write versus one day I'm going to write a book.
My book coming out. I don't know what she's talking about. I got 7,700.
He need 10,000 words.
I don't know 10,000. I need 7,000.
You got 7,000. You still got to get to 10,000.
Oh, so I need 3,000 then.
Mm-hmm. You said that last year.
I'm gonna get it done this year.
Okay.
I'm ready to go on tour.
Okay. Reverend Dawn says we've lost jobs, friends, pets, and family, and we've lost a lot of ourselves. So let's start writing things down, because of course tomorrow's not promised, and we've got a good topic to write about. COVID is jacking us up.
Yeah, it's gonna be here for a while. I mean, that's one subject, but there's other subjects. Your life experiences, how you hate your job, how you hate that person. Well, I shouldn't hate is a strong word. How you dislike that person on your job sitting next to you, or how you was looked over during the promotional time. There's a lot of stories out there, you could write. Tell it. This is the time to tell it.
And during the workshops, we try to find a common theme so that as the workshops come to a close every 2-3 weeks, the series will start and then we'll start up again. You've got enough content to be a part of one of our audiobook projects. So then you become an author with just the little bit that you have. I'll give you an example of Laretha. She came to one of my first writing workshops. She wrote something that is an introduction to the rest of her book. But what she wrote initially, we turned into an audiobook. So now she's running around talking about, hey, y'all get the introductory of my audiobook. It's only $15 and I'll email it to you. And the story just leaves people wanting more. Laretha, what else happened? What else happened? Laretha's like, I'm still writing it. So stay on my email list. I'll let you know. So we can work with you. We can definitely
Yeah,
work
all
with
stories don't have to be. That's a suggestion I gave you. Talk about how God bless you.
you.
How fortunate you are. I mean, you're not bragging anything. Just, you're happy with your life with God.
That's for sure.
There's a lot of things you can talk about, but write about them too. But things in regards to family and generations. Talk to your kids as you go on, and then you won't have to write a lot.
Jamila don't know this yet, but I'm gonna sit down with her and I want her to write some of her history. Jamila lives in a house that was built in the 20s, and I think she said it was a speakeasy or something when she first. I want to hear more about that. I do. Jamila has raised some children and some grandchildren. I want to hear about that. Jamila puts up with my daddy on the regular for the past 20 some odd years. That's gonna give me
Jamila,
hope.
you ain't gotta tell all your personal business. She want to hear that. You ain't gotta tell it. Well, I shouldn't tell that to you because you know the deal. You know what's going on. I mean, it's good to know things about family. I mean, some people they ain't telling it all no way. So, but tell about the history as far as grandmama, granddaddy, great great. How far as you can go back.
I want my kids to know that I was on a bowling league when I was in school and I was real good. Came home with a trophy. I want my kids to know that I won several blue ribbons in the spelling bee competition.
They don't know that now?
Well,
I mean, you ain't that old that you couldn't have told them,
But when you're raising your kids, you don't think about telling them stuff then. You tell them, don't turn on the stove, don't talk to strangers.
No, I'm talking about they're adults now. So I'm sure, you've been reminiscing before.
You've been reminiscing with your folks?
I've told them about my life.
You told Angela and Jasmine and Ricky Ray and Swan that when you was 8 years old, you wanted to learn how to drive, so you stole a car.
No, I ain't telling them that. You told them that.
See?
Yeah, them things, I might not want to tell them that.
See? Oh, well.
But they know now.
They didn't tell us about this.
See, that's the problem I have with my wife. But see, I can handle it, I can handle it.
You got big old strong shoulders. I appreciate it.
I don't know about all that.
Okay, gotta give a shout out to another queen.
Queenie!
Gotta give a shout out to Queenie's Book Talk and Reviews. We talk a lot about writing our book, but then what happens after we write it? We don't know how to promote it. We don't know how to tell nobody. We don't know how to sell it. So that's where Queenie comes in. And we're very excited about Queenie's Book Talks and Reviews. Honey, do you remember when we woke up every morning for about a week and Queenie was promoting one of our books?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, she does that, y'all. And it is really really special. Queenie's Book Talks and Reviews. She does author promotional packages where you too can wake up every morning and Queenie has posted something about you and your book. She does author interviews. She interviewed us, y'all. And if you missed it, just scroll back on my timeline. She does author book spotlights, 30-day promotions, book blasts, virtual book events. She does it all. She really does.
Yeah, now I'm talking about when Queenie was posting all this stuff. My wife said I didn't see it. I got up I got woke up because my wife, she gets up all times of night.
Queenie,
And
look
she
what Queenie
informed
did.
and told me, yes. Yes. So then, I know about it.
Yep. So if you have a book, Reverend Don, you might want to get in touch with Queenie. If you have a desire to learn more about other authors, Queenie can refer you to the authors that she has promoted in the past. Queenie Clem, the literacy ambassador of Queenie's Book Talk and Reviews. She promotes independent authors of all genres, and she has a variety of book promotion packages that are affordable. Queenie been in business for over a decade, y'all, and she has a following of over 5,600 people on her social media. Somebody gonna hear about your information if you let Queenie promote you. Okay?
Yeah, Queenie, I would see if you can get your people to subscribe to our network.
Well, we're gonna have to go back and do another promotional package with Queenie and ask her to do that so that then we can get 5,600 people to subscribe.
Oh, that's how you do that?
Yeah.
All right, we need y'all to subscribe now.
One hand gotta wash the other.
Okay.
Always gotta wash the other. Okay, if anybody doesn't have any more questions, no more comments, no more humps to discuss.
No questions, ain't no humps. Your life ain't.
I got a very special shout out. I want to thank Jasmine for teaching me how to use Amazon. Y'all know about last week before, I decided to get me some items for the cruise, right? So I went on Amazon and I saw some stuff that said XX and some L's. I figured, hey, it'll work. They delivered it. None of it fit. So then I'm like, how I return this stuff? Jasmine was like, look at here, mama. This is what you do. You go on the Amazon app. I'm like, baby, I ain't got no app. And she said, okay, mama, you go to your rotary phone and you dial.
You don't have no rotary phone.
She said, you go to the website, look up your order, and press the little button that says return. Then it'll ask you, where do you want to return it to? You can look it up, and you ain't even got to wrap the stuff up. Just take it back to the store. They'll scan it, the code, and so Bartee took me to the store yesterday.
Right on time.
She scanned it. It was done. And today I got one message that said one item has already been refunded. Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Because I shouldn't have been spending that money no way. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Okay, so all hearts, minds clear for tonight.
Let me see who else I need to make shout out to. I did Akron. I did Dayton. Atlanta, Georgia.
We'll be there soon. Soon as we can.
There you go. Charles Parker, Jimmy Jam, Doc, Patrick.
We have our hotel reservations for the Juneteenth celebration in Annapolis, Maryland. Shout out to Jamie Elmore. We'll be up there with the Bald Boss movement. Bald Boss.
Yeah, that's for ladies. The guy where the guys gonna be?
I told you they in the parade with us.
Oh, okay.
You ain't see that one picture with Jamie in the middle, surrounded by bald brothers. Yeah. They was in the parade with her.
Okay.
Okay. So you gonna be in the parade too. So yes, we'll be in Annapolis for Juneteenth. With the Bald Boss movement. Hopefully Vanessa Blackwell or Tawan Lowe, maybe one of them from Waldorf can come over and see us. That would be nice.
We got some. We're taking a crew up there, not with us, but
we got a crew.
Daytona going to be recognized. Daytona, Orlando area.
Yep.
Some went before, but some going to go again.
Several folks that have been a part of the Bold, Beautiful, and Bald Beauty Bazaar will be traveling up there as well. And also, speaking of the Beauty Bazaar, y'all put the third weekend of September on your calendar and come on down and join us for the 6th annual weekend retreat. September 15th through the 18th, Bold, Beautiful, and Bald Beauty Bazaar with our lovely, bold, bodacious, bald models.
Oh, yeah.
The hotel is the Akatiki Resort, which is a Best Western facility. Is right there on the beach. We just went and met with them this week. They're excited about us coming in. I did find out that when you call the resort and say, I'm coming in for the Angie B retreat rate, you'll get the special rate. And you can also give them your Best Western membership number so that you can get you can earn your Best Western points.
Yes,
okay,
that's very important. If you deal with Best Western, you want to get all you can get.
Want to earn your points. So you can now go to boldbeautifulandbald.com. We've got a brand new website. You can register for the retreat right there on the website, and it's got pictures and videos and everything. I'm so excited. Thank you to Ladero Design Works for creating our website. Thank you very much.
And keep in mind, May the 6th, where I'm having a surprise dinner show for my wife.
I got to work that night, y'all.
I'm
part of the show.
Hey, we're doing a live Getting Over the Hump show. Just like you see it now, it's going to be live, except we have an audience, and we having dinner. It's a
chicken, potatoes, a salad, and a vegetable medley, and a scrumptious chocolate cake, y'all.
She didn't have to tell us what we having, but anyway, tickets is going to be $35
per person.
So come on down, save that date, write your questions, be prepared to have some fun.
And hand me that pink book. The first 10 people that get their tickets will also get a free copy of Why Hearing God's Voice is Essential to Motherhood. The first 10 people, it'll be autographed.
Nah, you have to be a mom to get this.
No.
Yeah. You need to be a mom to get the book.
What if they want to give the book to a mother?
Well, bring the mother.
Well, yeah, it is a Mother's Day dinner
there you
show.
Go.
You absolutely right. So I haven't decided which chapeau I'm gonna wear, but you know it's gonna be something yellow.
I'm wearing blue jeans.
It's time to go, y'all. It's
I love blue jeans.
It's time to go.
Might wear shorts. I don't know.
Lord.
What you wearing on the boat, Al? He said white, didn't he?
I don't remember. It's 8:00. He probably done turned us off and watching whatever came on TV.
I'm getting ready to go watch something myself. Hey, we really do appreciate y'all for tuning in and listening to us. I mean, we really do. Hopefully,
it's our 5th year.
Yes, and hope y'all have much fun as we are having, and we enjoy our newcomers. Welcome, and if those of you who have a business would like to do some advertising with us, please contact my wife, or you can call me at 634-5789.
Don't be giving your money to 63457. Don't do that.
I said, call me.
You will not be seen on the hump. Okay, y'all, if it is the Lord's will, He allows us to be back here on Wednesday. Don't forget, if you're in the Daytona Beach area, come see us Saturday from 11 to 2 at 552 North Oleander Avenue over at the Oneness Business Center. We're going to have all our books, and we'll be under the tents.
Yeah, we'll be under the tents, getting ready to go back to the family, where I am Mr. Jones.
And I am Mrs. Jones. And Laretha is my big sister, Peaches.
All right.
They just confirmed it tonight. Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna be going on now. Live show. It's gonna be going on. I'm telling you.
All right. Give me a clink. Love you. Thank you for fixing the bathroom.
Yeah, now she appreciative. With the man with the braids, the handsome man. See, I ain't saying nothing about that. What you doing watching another man? Looking at another man.